Hey people, so this is a video that is going to be a little unusual for me because this one is meant for vanilla people. So if you're watching this, I want you to send a link to this video to your friends, to your vanilla friends. So I'm going to avoid my normal try to avoid as much as I can my normal topics. But as anybody who's been watching my videos knows, I've been a huge advocate for safe words in any kind of alternative scene, any type of BDS scene, any kind of alternative lifestyle play, whatever. I have been a huge advocate of it. But this one, I actually want to talk about the use of safe words in just normal sex. I think it's time. Safe words are becoming something that when you say it to people, they don't go, "What are you talking about?" They're becoming more known and more talked about. Family Guy did something years ago about it. I was watching video of the Mythbusters panel from the San Diego Comic-Con this year, 2013, and they brought up safe words, and safe words are becoming something that people know about, but they're not using them. I want to make a real pitch to both guys and girls, because I know that there's rationale on both sides. It's not just one rationale. There's actually two rationales for each, and they're almost basically the same, but slightly different. But like I said, with this video, send it to your friends. And if your friend sent it to you and you're watching this video because a friend sent it to you, send it to your next set of friends, because this video is important for your safety, for if you're a guy, for your safety, for a girl, for your safety. So please send it. So now that's out of the way. In general, like I said, anybody who's been watching anybody who's watching my videos, anybody knows anything about me, I am a huge advocate for safe words. I'm a huge advocate for safe words for any kind of alternative lifestyle play, in almost any context. But like I said, I believe it should be something that's standard in normal sex too. That we are getting to a point where things are getting dangerous for both sides. Whether you want to contribute that to porn, whether you want to contribute that to the more sexual, people being more sexually open and available, whatever. So there needs to be safeguards in place. Right now, we don't have them. That language does not exist. That conversation does not happen, except for people in alternative lifestyles. But I believe it should be applicable to absolutely everybody, regardless of whether it's, basic sex, fooling around, whatever. I don't care what it is. And I'm also not going to tolerate somebody telling me, I don't need safe words. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Whether you use them or not is irrelevant. They should be there. When you drive, you have auto insurance. You don't ever expect to use it, but it's there. It's there for a purpose. And the purpose is just in case something happens. So, to the girls, to the women, whichever you would prefer to be called, let's have a frank discussion. You know, and I know, because I've been doing this for a long time and I've been with a lot of people, that no doesn't always mean no. Yes doesn't always mean yes. Okay? You know this and I know this. And for whatever reason, whether it's to take the responsibility off your shoulders, to let loose and just not, and live in a consequence-free environment for that moment, whatever it is. That's awesome. For me, I want to have absolute total freedom when I play. And the thing about it is that I need to know, and the guys that you're playing with need to know what's going on. And if you're just sitting here saying no, yes, and you don't mean it, one little mistake, one little thing, and it suddenly goes from an enjoyable experience to rape. It goes from an enjoyable experience to assault. And the thing about it is that if there was this safe word in place, the guy would have known you really meant it. You really mean it. Safe words can be something simple. Red. For us, we use a color system, green, yellow, and red. Green meaning, I'm enjoying that, keep doing that, even if I have an outward expression of, intolerance, I'm actually enjoying it, keep going. Yellow meaning, whatever it is you are doing, can you, I'm not enjoying that, but I don't want to stop, can you please move to something else? Red meaning, I am not enjoying this, please stop. Okay? You also can use other safe or, other words, other safe words, whatever you want. A word, usually I like a word that would never be used in a conversation while you're in that particular thing, like the word banana. Unless you're telling your guy to go grab a banana to use it for something, 9 times out of 10 you're never going to say banana. Unicorn, baloney. Well, okay, maybe yes, no, but you know what I mean. Having that safe word in place protects you. It protects you from that going one step too far. From going to a place that goes from being comfortable to being uncomfortable. You can stop it. It recently, this being 2013, so it was a couple months back, there was a TV show called Girls on HBO where a scene in the show where a guy was going down on a girl. She was not enjoying it, but she chose not to stop it, and then a discussion of was it rape came up. That's a discussion that should have never happened. This discussion should have never existed. Because if she truly wanted it to stop, safe word. It's that simple. And I've had people go, well, it's hard to have that discussion. No, it's not hard to have that discussion. Hey, by the way, I'd really feel safer if we used a safe word, and if I say it, you can also say it too. If you're not feeling comfortable. If I say it, that means I just want to stop. I want to stop. But if I don't use it, then we can just, have fun. Have that discussion. Talk that topic. Talk that thing. Don't just sit there and think, oh, I'm going to, I'm going to, just, take whatever, whatever, and then afterwards scream rape. Or scream assault. Because that doesn't do any good for anybody. As far as the guy knew, he had the right to do it. You had never stopped him. You never said no. Well, you might have said no, but you didn't. But it wasn't. It was. But the thing about it is that as I just stated, no doesn't always mean no. Yes doesn't always mean yes, and you know this. Okay, I've been around enough women in my life that I know this to be true, and most guys know this to be true. Okay? And you know it to be true. And for anybody who comes across and says, no means no, and I'm going to say bullshit. And you know this. And I'm not trying to demean you, and I'm not trying to talk down to you. I'm just trying to lay out facts as they are. So, to be safe, if you, especially, to those feminists who might be watching this, okay, you should be advocating this. You should be out there telling your sisters, we need to take control of this. Okay, when you have a safe word, you are in control. You are in control of the situation. You have the right to stop it at any point when you are not comfortable. So, please, have this conversation with your friends. Share this video. Go out there to your sisters and scream it from the mountaintops. We need to protect ourselves better. Use safe words. It's not that hard of a conversation. It's not that big of a thing. But it would save you so much time, and so much energy, and so much heartache, and so much stupidity. I didn't, he just kept going even though I didn't want it. Well, did you use a safe word? No. Well, then, this is just a simple thing. It's a simple word. Red. Stop. Okay? Red means stop. Simple. And if you do it, the chances of you using it, it's not something you have to use. It's there as as an ejection seat. It's a dead stop. And if you use it, you're safer. You know that if something, if you're not comfortable, you can stop it. You have the power in the situation. You have the authority in the situation. For anybody who thinks that using a safe word is not not right to be used in just basic, normal, everyday, hey, I met a guy at a bar, went home, had sex. I'm sorry. You want to use the safe words in any context. Any time that you are in a situation where you might feel uncomfortable, use safe words, especially with sex. Okay? Like I said, share this with your sisters. Share this with your friends. Share this with your moms, your dads, your uncles, your whatever. Share this. Share this concept. Get the word out. It is that important. Now for the guys. Okay. I know I'm 12 minutes in and I'm going to put an annotation at the beginning of the video, so if you're a guy, you can come to this part. Use safe words. Okay? Because the thing about it is that and I know that the girls you're playing with, they don't always mean what they mean. They don't always say what they mean. As I said to the girls, no doesn't always mean no. Yes doesn't always mean yes. Okay? Maybe is a huge one for me. Okay? For me, maybe always means yes, but I'm just not ready to say yes. But the thing about it is that even in that context, I still have a safe word in place. Use a safe word. Because the thing about it is that if you're going too far, if you're doing too much and she doesn't stop you, she could call rape. She could call assault. And you go to jail. This is that hard. This is that simple. Use safe words. Have the conversation. Hey, just so, we know what's going on. If you start to feel uncomfortable, if you start to feel unsafe, you can use a safe word. If I start to feel uncomfortable, I might use a safe word. Give her that power. Give her that control. And that, just that simple little thing, that simple little word, red, or whatever word you choose, it's a word that you wouldn't use while you're having sex. Use the words. Like I said to the girls, I like the color system: green, yellow, and red. Green meaning I may not, outwardly I might be looking like I'm I'm not comfortable, but I'm really enjoying that. So keep going. Yellow meaning if whatever you're doing, I'm not enjoying that, but I don't want to stop the play. So go do something else. And then red meaning I'm not comfortable, I want to stop. Do you know how much heartache for you guys that would save? Do you realize how much of a safety net that is? Because at that point, you have established she has the right to stop you. She has the right to say, I don't want to do this anymore. And I play with safe words all the time. Never had one issue with somebody, saying I went too far or I had, whatever, because I made it very absolutely clear. If they're not comfortable, stop me. No, stop, don't. Those aren't safe words. Those are words that you would use in play because, and again, this is for the guys. The girls, they like to take responsibility off their shoulder. They don't want to feel responsible during that time. They want to just let loose and take the responsibility. But there's still that little part of their brain that says, we have to feign that we don't want this. Sometimes that's part of the play, and that's sometimes enjoyable as part of the play. Okay? But it's play. It's not real. And if you're a guy and you're watching this and you've been with a girl and she goes, no, 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 and you stop, and then she turns to you and you go, well, why did you stop? Well, you said no. Well, I didn't really mean it. Well, why the hell did you say it? I don't know. Well, then this is the thing. This is exactly the situation where a safe word makes perfect fucking sense. It makes perfect sense. If she didn't mean no, then you're fine. Because she had the right to stop you. It's the auto insurance, in policy for your sex life. Use safe words. Use it all the time. Share this with your buddies. Share this with your friends. Get the word out there. Tell everybody you know who is actively having sex, use safe words. Okay, you bring it up in a lighthearted conversation. Hey, I was with this girl and I tried something new. We use these things called safe words, and you have that conversation with your friends. Have that conversation more than one time. Have it with all of your buddies. Have it with every guy friend you know, and make sure they understand this is important. We are in a day and age where just being a guy having sex is dangerous. Because at any time, any second, we could think that everything is going right, everything is going good, everything is awesome, and next thing we know, we're in handcuffs because afterwards she claims rape. Well, if you have the safe word in place, that's a little layer of protection. I don't know I haven't heard whether it's been tested in court or not, but at least there you have an extra legal defense if hopefully this will never happen to you or anybody you know, but it has happened. If you use this, it puts another layer of protection between you and jail, between you and community service, you and a lifetime record of having an assault charge on your record. Use it. It is there for your protection. It is there for your safety. Use it. Do not think that this is going to be a simple thing that you can just blow off. No. If you use it, you put the power in her hands, she feels safer, which means you can relax and have more fun. Okay? Now, back for everybody. This is a serious topic because we're in a time and an age where sex is easier for everybody. Women can get sex at the drop of a hat. Men, it's a little bit, it's becoming easier through the internet and things like that. Use safe words all the time for whatever situation. Okay? Because one little mistake and everybody's life is ruined. Her life is ruined, his life is ruined, their family's lives are ruined, and it all could have been avoided by one simple word. Red. Banana. Unicorn. That's all it takes. So, like I said, this is a video that I want you to share with your friends. This is a video I want you to share with your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your buddies, your girl, whoever. Okay? this is an idea that you should be spreading. This is an idea that should go wide, not just the people who are watching my videos. No, I want this to be out there for everybody. So I'm asking you, I'm begging you, I'm pleading you, share this video, share this idea, get the word out. Let's make this something that people talk about, because this is something that if we do it and we do it right, we all will be better for it. Be well and safe.